Rob's younger brother doing this recording about folk albums. I'm just so happy he let me on here. Actually, it really is Rob. I just shaved my beard, but I'm getting off topic. This is my favorite folk albums of 2011. Let's just get into it. Chris Bathgate with Salt Year. This is an album showcasing his bad breakup. He's in a salt year, and he even the songs tug at your heartstrings a little bit on here. He's not upset about the breakup. He understands what happened, and he's just trying to move on. He's trying to get out of the salt year. A.A. Bondy with Believers. If you want some music at 2 a.m. when you're all by yourself, driving in the middle of God knows where, this is for you. That's all that needs to be said about that. It's one of the best folk albums of the year. Next we have Richard Buckner with Our Blood. He had to scrap his previous recordings of that because somebody broke into the studio, stole the recordings, somebody messed up his car. He's had a rough couple of years, but he's not upset about it. He's just trying to move on. Definitely some heart-rendering music right here. Bill Callahan with Apocalypse. This guy, his sense of humor is just very dark, but it's enjoyable. Check it out. If you like that stuff, you'll enjoy it. The Civil Wars with Barton Hollow. This is, I believe, America's answer to, not the Frames, but, oh God, I can't think of them right now. Swell Season, there it is. And this guy and girl put out some of the best music of folk that you will possibly hear in 2011. And they even had a single come off, and you don't hear too many folk singles on Top 40 radio, period. Steve Earle, I'll never get out of this world alive. I've always liked Steve Earle, liked him since Guitar Town, and this has one of his best songs, also used in the theme for Treme, This City, and it's great stuff. He just, his everyman, journeyman status is on display here, and I really enjoy it. Next we have Lisa Hannigan with Passenger. After leaving, I can't think of it right now, but this is their debut album, and you'll like it. The Head and the Heart. This is their debut album as well, and they seem to have everything in place. It's all proper. It's all great. Check it out. King Cresote and John Hopkins. This is ambient music and folk stuff put together, so it's interesting. It seems like every song dissolves on one another, and it's only seven or some songs, but it's all done at a pace that works for King Cresote and John Hopkins. Next we have the Low Anthem. No Low Anthem with Smart Flesh. I hope I have that right. My notes are a little messed up. But this recording is big, but it's also intimate. They recorded in an abandoned spaghetti factory or sauce factory. Some of these songs, and what is it? The lead singer has lyrics that go down like Bob Dylan and some of the other great folk artists you've heard of. Next we have Marissa Nadler with Marissa Nadler. She is celebrated with her CD Little Hells, and after she got dropped from her label, she recorded this, and this is great. This is some great stuff. Agnes Obel with Philharmonics. This is haunting stuff. Her voice is just, it's not bad. It's scary good. That's all I'll say about that. Next we have These Trails with These Trails. Acid folk at its finest. It's a reissue from one of their Hawaiian EPs or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of off the wall. But if you like off the wall stuff, you'll enjoy it. Timber with Creep On, Creepin' On. Jazz. Folk has always been a dark genre with, you know, tales of murder, tales of love, and tales of darkness. This guy brings the occult and witchcraft into it, and it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Robert Earl Keen Jr. was ready for Confetti. This is, I believe, his 14th album or something like that, and he still has it. Iron and Wine with Kiss Each Other Clean. This is electronics brought into folk surroundings. Sam Beam is mainstream now, and that may be unfortunate for some people, but he still has, you know, heart on his sleeve theatrics, and that's all you really need in folk, and good songs, and he has all that. Joseph Arthur with The Graduation Ceremony. This is a pretty sad recording, but it's basically showing where you're at in life with your graduation and this and this and that. Joseph Arthur should have been on the list for Best of Folk, but AllMusic, you know, I don't know what to say. Josh T. Pearson with Last of the Country Gentlemen. This is one of the most saddest records I've probably listened to. Josh Pearson believes in God, but he can't escape his demons, and he's just pouring out his soul on these recordings. Some people say it's a little self-indulgence. Some of the songs are like 14 minutes long, but this is his therapy that he uses, and so be it. I like it. Tom Russell with Masabi. Tom Russell is one of the pioneers in folk, and he still has it. Has one of my favorite songs from folk, God Created Border Towns, and the guy, just put him anywhere. He's great. 6 Organs of a Minute, Asleep on the Floodplain. Bunch of great guitar work on this one. Not much is known about it. It's great though. That's all to say about it. Southeast Engine with Canary. This is their debut album too, I believe, or their second album, and they have it all in place. They're great. June Tabor with Ashore. Irish music right here, and I am a happy man, and I can go to sleep. Yeah, but she's been doing this for a long time, and she knows what she's doing here. The Unthanks with Last. Right, this is originally known as Rachel Unthanks, and the Unthanks or something. But yeah, these guys and girls know what they're doing, and they do it well, and they do it great. And now we're moving into my top 3 folk albums of the year. Abigail Washburn with City of Refuge. Check it out. This is her 3rd release, and she gets better with each release. It's great. There's jazz, there's blues, there's rock, there's everything. It's shimmering, it's beautiful, it's great. Check it out. Little Scream with the Golden Record, and that's pretty, you know, it's a bunch of audacity to say, hey, it's a golden record, even though it's her debut album. But this girl, Laura Springelmeyer, I believe that's her name, knows what she's doing here. Every song is turned on its head. It's shimmering, it's gold, and I don't know what else to say. It's great. Her voice is just spectacular. Gillian Welch with The Heroine of Harvest. Gillian Welch has not released anything since 2006 or 2004. And yes, it was well worth the wait because she didn't feel like she was releasing any quality material. And this showcases it. The album cover created by Baroness's guitar player is phenomenal, and the music captures is phenomenal as well. I can't get enough of this album. And lastly, my my folk album of the year has to be William Elliott Whitmore with Field Songs. This is a great recording. Bury Your Burdens. It has all kinds of great songs on here, and it's talking about getting your stuff straight, working your hands, putting them into the field, going to work, working through your burdens, being a strong, independent American spirit, whether you're here or anywhere else. It's all about not just the American spirit, but your spirit in general, and what good you can do in this world. And Bury Your Burdens is one of my favorite songs of the year. If you have burdens, don't bury them. No, it's don't carry them. Just bury them in the ground. And the guy sings with so much conviction that it strikes you at the heart and stays with you. Thank you. I'm sorry you had to put up with me singing there and messing up a song. Please don't be mad at me, William Elliott Whitmore. I will be back next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.